Hi guys, welcome to day 7 of Light Yoga for Dark Days. Thanks so much for joining me again. And we are halfway through the yoga challenge. So thanks so much for your time. I hope you're feeling energized and your body's feeling the flow. Today is a creative flow and we'll go through the 6th verse of the Tao. There's the cat. And today's thought is about creativity. So we spend a lot of time as kids in the right half of our brain, which is the place where creativity originates from. And just like two of everything, we have a left half, which is the logical side of our brain, and the right's the more creative side, to oversimplify sort of the brain function. But most of us, as we grow, we sort of lose that connectivity to the right side, unless perhaps you're doing something creative in your daily life for work or pleasure. And as a result, I think for many of us, we forget how creative we can be. And I'll read you the 6th verse of the Tao, but my ask is for you to think about how you can be more creative in your daily life. The truth is, we all are an endless well of creativity. And we forget that, I think, because oftentimes our heads take on this idea that we have to get the next thing done. And, we are human beings, not human doings, as the saying goes. So for me, being connected to my right brain and being more creative is heart work. So not hard work, heart work. So for me, it's super important to remind you all that if we can drop into our hearts, we can usually access that sort of deep well of creativity that each of us has and can give the world. So as you read this verse, not only think about how you could be more creative in your life, but perhaps think about what's one really creative thing you want to do that you've been scared to. Why not? There's a lot of happiness and creativity. So here we go. Today I'm going to read the whole verse because it's a good one. The spirit that never dies is called the mysterious feminine. Although she becomes the whole universe, her immaculate purity is never lost. Although she assumes countless forms, her true identity remains intact. The gateway to the mysterious female is called the root of creation. Listen to her voice. Hear it echo through creation. Without fail, she reveals her presence. Without fail, she brings us to her own perfection. Although it is invisible, it endures, and it will never end. So to accompany us on our flow today, we are going to listen to Tracy Chapman, a badass feminine. So take a deep breath, I'll cue the music, and we're actually going to start standing, so make your way to your feet. Old knees creaking here. So root our feet down, hands in namaste. In through the nose, out through the mouth, just twice. One more time, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Now we're going to get ready to do our Ujjayi breathing, which is in and out through the nose throughout our practice. If you can, I encourage you to try. Pull your hands just a little bit away from your heart center, and we're going to bow our heads as we stretch the back of our neck towards the top of our fingertips. And inhale up. Do that 2 times more. One last time. Inhale, our arms wide. So try to get your arms almost behind your shoulders here. So big, sort of active fingers, moving our arms behind us. And this is a very vulnerable heart opener here. Okay, slowly bring our hands in, right over left, as we give ourselves a hug and stretch our arms. 2 deep breaths. And on an inhale, we're going to open our arms again. Shine our hearts. Lift our chins. Take your hands back in on an exhale and overlap your hands in the opposite way, or your elbows, that they were before. Okay, hands down to your sides for mountain pose. Shoulders roll down your back. Inhale overhead. We're going to do this 3 times. Touch your thumbs and exhale down. 2 more times. And last time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. I'm going to find at the top of our mats. Hopefully you don't have a dog at the top of yours. Okay. So we're going to do some wavy dog beads, sun salutation bead, but with a wavy dog, and I'll show you how this goes, so just follow me. So we want our toes together and our heels slightly apart. Okay. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, Uttanasana, hands at the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Here you want to make sure that your back is flat and your head is going towards the front of the room. Exhale as we take our right foot back. Inhale as we come up for Warrior One. So remember, Warrior One, the back heel is down and the foot is pointed 45 degrees towards the front of the mat. Now check this out. Hands down and our left hand back. This is the wavy part. As we reverse our warrior and come windmill our hands down for high plank. Stay here for 3 breaths. Zip up those abs. Now right leg forward, foot between the hands as we rise, putting our heel down for Warrior One. Hands down as we reverse our warrior for our wavy dog. Come down, foot back for 3 breaths in plank. Push back for downward dog. Walk or hop to the front of your mat. Chair pose. Sink your chair 1 more inch down. Inhale, hands in namaste. Now we're gonna do that 2 more times. So just follow me. Inhale, hands overhead, thumbs touch. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, warrior 1. Stay here for 2 breaths. Hips square towards the front of the room. Hands down. Reverse our warrior. Windmill your hands down for high plank. 3 breaths here. Oh, hi guys. Getting distracted. Right foot forward as we inhale up for warrior 1. Remember to put that back heel down. Square the hips. Take the hands down. And we reverse our warrior. Inhale our hands down for high plank. Come on. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. So we're going to make our way to the front of our mat. And we're in chair pose. Sink your chair a little bit lower as you raise your hands towards your ears, just 1 more inch. And inhale up. Woo! 1 last time. You should be feeling that. I'm feeling warm. Okay. My heart's beating. Inhale, hands overhead, look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to mat, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale to come up for warrior 1. 2 breaths here. Hands down. Reverse our warrior. Inhale up and windmill our hands down to high plank for 3 breaths. Right foot forward as we come up and inhale for warrior 1. 2 breaths here. Square your hips. Make sure you have a really solid foundation always. Hands down. Reverse our warrior. Windmill down to high plank. 3 breaths. Pull in that tummy and walk or jump forward. to the top of the mat as you sink into your chair pose. You should be able to lift your toes here. You're not leaning forward, or if anything, you're leaning back, gonna fall backwards. Raise your arms just one more inch as you sink your butt down one more inch. One more breath. And up to neutral. Woo. Okay, let's meet facing the side of your mat. And let's take our feet as wide as we feel comfortable. So not a split, but wider than we're used to. So feet pointed to the side of the mat, should be parallel with the sides. Big exhale out the mouth. Let out that sun salutation. It was a big one, huh? Let's interlace our hands behind our back as we inhale. Our chest opens and we exhale to the floor. One breath here. And inhale as we come up. Now check this out. We're going to do this humble warrior as we bend our knee, we lunge to the side, and just do a humble warrior over sort of this side stretch. One breath here. Now bend to the side lunge here. So we do a humble bow. Exhaling as we contract. Inhaling as we expand. Let's do that one more time on each side. Bend the right knee. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Left knee bent. Exhaling. And inhaling. Woo. Shaking out our hands, heel toeing our feet in. Woo. As we come down to the mat, for some quick abs, let's pull our right knee in. We're going to take our left foot up, point it towards the ceiling, yogi toes. We're just going to slowly lower it for a count of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's bring our leg up and do that one more time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull that knee in and we'll do the other side. 8, 7, as we lower, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And up on the inhale. Exhaling down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we haven't done this yet, but happy baby. So bring your feet sort of so your knees are where in your armpits, and you can do the inside or grab the outside of your feet, doesn't matter which, and just roll out your back. You can roll side to side, up and back. I prefer side to side. Whew, that should feel good. Okay. We're going to roll, so grab the back of behind your knees as we just roll 3 times up to seated. 2, 3. Okay, now you're going to take your right knee in and cross it over your left thigh. Take your left elbow and put it on the outside of your right knee as you take your right hand behind you and look over your right shoulder for a twist, seated twist. It's super important to make sure that your spine is tall and you're twisting with the upper part of your back, your thoracic.
done so many things wrong. I don't know if I can do right. Done so many things wrong. I don't know if I can do right. This point in my life, done so many things wrong. Don't know if I can do right. Put your trust in me, hope I won't let you down. Give me a chance, I'll try. See, it's been a hard road, the road I'm traveling on. If I take your hand, like lead you down the path to ruin. Got a hard life, just say it's real. Understand? Oh, right now, doing the best I can. This point in my life, this point in my life, though I must have walked in the shadows, still searching for the light. Won't you put your faith in me? Oh no, that's what matters. Give me a chance, I'll try. See, I've been climbing stairs, but mostly stumbling down. I've been reaching high, always losing ground. See, I've conquered hills, I still have mountains to climb. Oh, right now, doing the best I can. This point in my life, before we take a step, before we walk down that path, before I'm making the promises, before you have regrets, before we talk and then let me tell you all my past. I've seen and I've done things I like to forget. This point in my life, this point in my life, like to live as if only love mattered, as if redemption was inside, as if this heart's too honestly